I gave myself a month in New York to see I was so young, I was 24. Am I the type of person who's going to wake up when I don't have a boss? And am I going to hustle? Or am I only doing this because it's a side thing? And quickly realized, no. I wake up early, I get things done way more when it's, just on me. So after that 1 month, I moved back to Houston, where I'm from, because it's easy. It was still risky to do that. And with New York rents, I just couldn't risk that. And so that's when I opened up shop and said, all right, here we go. Let's see. It was kind of like at first, I'm just going to do this till I figure out what I'm going to do. And then 3 years later, looked around, had an office, had 10 employees, had so many clients. I was like, I guess this is what we're doing now.
It's interesting because we both had very similar trajectories that way. I mean, I started a business because I wanted to learn more about it and also make that transition and maybe make a little bit more money and be home. And thought, well, I don't really know exactly what kind of business I want yet, but here's one opportunity where I think I can make some money. And then, 10 years go by.
Right.
So if I was looking back, I would say if I was going to give myself some advice back then, it would have been maybe betting a little bigger or maybe trying to figure out that idea, because you do get, not stuck, but you're along a certain path, and all of a sudden you have employees and you have a business. And in my case, I grew it to the largest graphics toolkit company at the time, which turned out to be about $1.5 million a year. So it wasn't really big enough really to go where I wanted to go. And so I would have maybe made a different decision at that point rather than saying, this is a practice round,
right?
It sounds like yours was a little similar there.
For sure. When you're in a service-based business, and I didn't know that, I didn't go to business school. I didn't know what I was doing, when I was really starting. But you get more clients, you hire more people, you get a bigger office, you have more overhead. So then you have to get more clients, then you have to get more people. And it's just this cyclical, never ending, exactly to your point, you look around, you're like, wait a second, how do I have 30 employees? And this is my monthly expenses. And it can really quickly add up where you feel, that you just grew a business and didn't even realize what you were doing. It took me a long time to put a business plan together and take the time to really think about my growth strategies and my own professional development, because we were just so busy getting business, which was great and it was fun. But lots of lessons learned from just starting that so young and not really ever working for anyone else ever, and not really seeing the way that other things can be done, and not knowing enough about the business world when I was doing that. But same thing. Sometimes I think back of wow, I could have made that so much bigger had I really realized the way that the world works and the way that other companies have grown and different things that we were maybe wasting time on.